Hold on just a second. Oh, it's dusty. I'm not putting that on my bed, bro. Put that on my windowsill. So I thought, I don't really have a niche for this channel yet. I feel like this channel is mainly for myself, and I thought it would be a good idea to do a TBR reads for August. Do I read? Barely know, because I've been busy with A-levels. Why am I so out of breath? That's not in it. I feel like it's worth mentioning that I'm a broke college student, so I don't have loads of books, but I have a really large wish list. So I'm gonna be using a mixture of my TBR reads right here. A mixture of my TBR reads right there, and a mixture of the books that I tell myself that I'm eventually gonna find enough money to buy but never do, aka my Amazon wish list, which has, I need to screen record. This video features my tram stop. See, what you just heard right there is the noise of a tram that comes every 5 minutes, because apparently they will not leave me alone. Every time I start filming a video, the tram magically disappears, but every time I start filming a video, the trams magically start working again. I was too lazy to actually make myself a TBR jar for this month. I'm definitely gonna do it for next month, definitely, yeah. So I just used a random number generator, random TBR generator, like literally the first one I found on Google. If I find the link, I'll put it down in the bio below, but it's not like anyone's gonna watch this anyway. So I'm just gonna click this button right here, and it gives me a prompt, and I'll just choose from either the books here or the books there. I'm actually placing my phone on a book, so maybe that book right here, or my wish list, what book I'm gonna read. So I feel like it's worth mentioning that I mainly read fiction. I don't really read non-fiction like that. This is a fiction girlies channel. So the first prompt is read a book with orange on the cover. Oh, let's see if there's, ooh, I have read this book. I'm gonna look through my wish list and see if there's something. Ooh, found one immediately. I'm gonna read Love Theoretically, from the best-selling author of Love Hypothesis. I actually was really about to read Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. I did not read Love Hypothesis because I do not trust popular book talks, if you know what I mean. I always get disappointed. I'm not like most girls, I'm different. But let's see what Love Theoretically is about. Is that a dog? Ooh. Rival physicists collide in a vortex of academic feuds and fake dating shenanigans in this delightfully STEMinist rom-com. Actually, I've already a good academic rival. Sorry. By day she is in services as a fake girl. Oh my god, fake dating trope as well. So it's kind of like an academic rival, enemies to lovers, fake dating, brothers, best friends, brothers trope. Sign me up. I'm reading this. Let's see prompt number 2. Listen to an audiobook. I don't know if I can do that, to be honest. So let's see a book that has an, I feel like every book has an audiobook. What book with an audiobook should I read? I really don't want to do this, to be honest. I was thinking about reading The Hobbit. I feel like the audiobook would be so good. Let me see. Sorry, there's a madman with his dog outside my window. I've literally covered this in another video. I'm tired. The Hobbit there's a film adaptation of The Hobbit, which has three films, I think. This is what I'm getting at. And yeah, has 3 films. 3 films and 1 book. So I am gonna read The Hobbit. The Hobbit is the story of Bilbo Baggins, a hobbit who lives in the Hobbiton. He enjoys a peaceful and pastoral life, but his life is interrupted by a surprise visit by the wizard Gandalf. Before Bilbo is really able to improve upon the situation, Gandalf has invited himself for tea, and when he arrives, he comes with the company of dwarves, I'm gonna read it in an audiobook version. I feel like I chose the Hobbit because it's such a fantasy book, which I feel would sound good in a voice version because there's so much description. Next prompt is read a book with orange, and I literally just did this. Read a book by an author with the same last initial as you. So my last initial starts with E. Let's see if there's something here. Dracula by John Storms. Colin Hoover, no. A streetcar named Tennessee Will, no. I keep getting angel numbers every single time. Anyway, so my next prompt was read a book by an author with the same last initial as you. So that would be E. Unfortunately, yours, no. So I'm trying to look for an E. Oh, I hope I find a prompt that allows me to read Once Upon a Broken Heart because I want to read it so bad. Oh, okay, so before I knew how amazing this book was and how desperate I'd be to read it, I went to Oxfam, a charity shop, and I saw this book for £200. And I was thinking, why the hell is there a book for £200? Think about it, Linda. Think about why a book would be £200. Yes, because it was signed. Up, and I literally put it on my Insta story like a dickhead. I was like, guess how much this book is? So no, no, because Holly Black, not he, Holly Black. Why did I say black? I don't care if you're black. I hope you guys know the what I just referenced.
We don't care if you're white, we don't care if you're black, we don't care if you're gay. We're all under attack.
I really want to read The Crow Prince. Ooh, bingo. Okay, I found the book. My book is Strictly Pleasure. The brand new Sweeney enemies to... Wow, we're really rolling with the enemies to lovers. I literally have no one to hate. Like, I don't really care about people that much. Like, to hate them, like... I feel like enemies to lovers wouldn't be my real life trope because I really don't care about people that much. Like, sorry. Is that the first one? Because it's a series. It's not a standalone. It's kind of like a series, like a continuation or something. I forgot what's called. Strictly Pleasure, Strictly Business, and Strictly For Now. So whichever one comes first, I'll read. And this book, it's by Carrie Elks. So my third book, I'm gonna do 5 books because be effing for real. I can barely read 3 books in 2 months. So I'm gonna read Strictly Pleasure. My fourth prompt is read a book with orange on the cover. Well, no shit, we did that 3 times now. This is the 3rd time that this popped up. Read a science fiction book. Oh, this one's gonna be a hard one. This one is gonna be a hard one. You know what book I actually wanted to read? I don't think it's on my wish list. It's Dracula a science fiction? No, it's not. But let me look it up just to be sure. Oh, it is Gothic literature, because Dracula is Gothic literature. I actually know that, I swear, because I study English literature. So if I did not know, that would actually be concerning. But because Gothic literature involves creatures coming to life, it's also considered science fiction. This is kind of cheating because I'm actually halfway through Dracula, and I read Dracula a few months ago. I think Marchish to Mayish, and I give up midway. I always do this with books. I read them, I give up, and I pick it up again a few months later and I read it again. If I don't feel like reading a book, I am not going to read it. The last prompt is read a book with purple on the cover. I actually like that one. I don't like that one. I found one. I don't know if it counts as purple. It's more of a fuchsia, but we're gonna make it count because I'm broken. I don't have enough money to buy books. Okay, I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking. Not It Ends With Us. I've never read it. It was so hyped on TikTok at one point. It still is, and I just did not want to read it. I read the first 5 pages and I was like, no. But I think I was a bit too harsh because it was so hyped on TikTok. I was expecting the first page to just grab me in, and I was just so harsh with it. And it must be popular for a reason. I mean, I think Kendall, Kylie Jenner, even them were reading it. That's very weird. I think a movie is coming out as well, but Blake Lively was in it, so it must have been good, right? I heard people saying that the reason the movie didn't do well is because Blake is a bit too old, and I don't know how to feel about the ageism that comes with women in film is so emphasized. But yeah, I feel like we all know what Ends With Us is about. I'll still read it. So I think this is a triangle. That's the trope. I love triangle. I actually, contrary to popular belief, I actually do love a love triangle trope. I actually do love it, especially when there's a clear winner. TikTok already told me everything I need to know about this book. But Colleen Hoover is a very successful person, so she must clearly know what she's doing. It's definitely a New York bestseller because every book is. Anna Todd. I feel like this is inspired by Harry Styles fanfiction. I have a feeling. I just have a feeling because Anna Todd, best-selling author of After, which is a Harry Styles. I never knew After was a Harry Styles fanfiction, and there was something about After that was just cringe to me. Not hating Harry. I'm literally a Harry Styles man.
And you're trying to lift off the ground from the soul to me.
So yeah, if you know me, you know me, Harry Styles fan. But there was something so cringe about After that I couldn't put my mind. I couldn't put my finger on it in it, and I was thinking, why is this so cringe? Like, no, but I was like, it's cringier than usual. Like, I know romance movies can be cringe, but this is extra cringe. Like, why is it? And I was like, oh, it's inspired by Harry Styles fanfiction. So if Anna Todd says It Ends With Us is a brave and heartbreaking novel that digs its claws and doesn't let go, no one delivers an emotional read like Colleen Hoover. I'm thinking it's going to be similar to After. This is also inspired by Harry Styles fanfiction, especially because a lot of Harry Styles fanfiction has a love triangle. Don't ask me how I know that. My TBR reads are Love Theoretically, The Hobbit, the audiobook version, Strict Pleasure, Dracula, and It Ends With Us. Guys, actually pissing me off. Wait. He's actually mad, bro. Like, poor dog.